A list of names of the fallen from St Mary's, Moreton Church Memorial. World War II. W. H. Alley, William A. Bolden, J. D. Good, H. D. Skeppelhorn. And now a list of those who gave their lives who were scouts or scout leaders during World War II. In alphabetical order, there are 89 of them. Age range from 17 to 58. John Lucio Ashwood, Merchant Marine, aged 26, lost at sea, 16th of January 1941, 21st Epping. Paul Bayliss, Army, died of wounds, Middle East, 1st of April 1942, 1st Westcliff-on-Sea. Messenger Alan Charles Beadle, air raid precautions, killed in enemy action 19th of April 1941, 6th Epping Forest. Flight Sergeant John Black, RAF, aged 23, killed in action Libya, 1st of July 1942, 21st Epping. Sergeant John Archibald Brister, RAF, aged 19, killed in action over Helgoland Bight, December 18th, 1939, 12th Epping. Sergeant Wireless Operator Thomas William Barker, RAF, aged 21, killed on air operations 1st of April 1943, 29th Epping Forest. Ordinary Signalman Ronald Hugh Charlton, Royal Navy, aged 19, lost with HMS Bath, August-September 1941, 8th Chelmsford. Sub-Lieutenant John Coe, Royal Navy, aged 22, killed on active service 19th of March 1941, 1st Malden. Flying Officer Ronald William Welsh Coggins, aged 22, killed on active service 24th of February 1944, 4th Ilford. Leading Aircraftsman Lawrence Henry Chubb, Airborne Army, aged 29, killed in action Normandy, 7th of June, 19th Ilford. Lance Corporal Sidney Choate, Army, aged 24, killed on active service, 12th of October 1943, 1st Haverhill. Lieutenant Richard Thomas Calvert, Royal Marines, aged 23, killed in action in Crete, 4th of September 1941, 29th Epping Forest. Lieutenant Eric Harvey Cuthbert, Indian Army, aged 22, died on active service, 13th of October 1943, 29th Epping Forest. Sub-Lieutenant Hamilton King Davis, Royal Navy, aged 19, lost with HMS Hood, 24th of May 1941, Brentwood School. Ordinary Seaman Leonard Frederick D.G. Dixon, Royal Navy, aged 21, died of illness contracted on war service, 29th of January 1944, 1st Chelmsford. Sub-Lieutenant Ian L.T. Davidson, Fleet Air Arm, aged 21, killed in action, 1944, Brentwood School. Flying Officer Clifford Frederick Cropper, RAF, aged 29, killed on active service, 27th of August 1943, 21st Epping. Wireless Operator David Cruff, RAF, aged 22, missing believed killed in action, March 1941, 21st Ilford. John Albert Della, Royal Navy, aged 25, lost with HMS Turbulent, April 1943, 14th Chingford. Lieutenant Norman J. Davidson, Army, aged 21, killed in action in Belgium, 3rd of September 1944, 3rd Ilford. Sergeant Thomas Frank Durant, Victoria Cross, Army, aged 23, died of wounds March 1942, 1st Greenstead. Lieutenant Roland Dowland, Special Operations Executive, age 37, executed at Flossenburg concentration camp, 29th of March 1945, Scoutmaster, 22nd South Poplar. Leading aircraftsman Harold Evans, RAF, age 20, killed, active service, 3rd of August 1944, 8th Chelmsford. Sergeant Charles Ellis, RAF, age 22, killed in action, Holland, 1st of May 1943, Stansted. James Valentine Farr, Royal Army Service Corps, age 28, drowned on exercise, west coast of Africa, 1943, 14th Chingford. Driver Frank Donald Foreman, Army, age 20, missing believed killed in Greece, 28th of April 1941, 5th Sheppey. Flight Sergeant George Francis, RAF, age 28, killed in action, Duisburg raid, 1943, 1st Sudbury. And the youngest, Apprentice Joseph Fryer, Merchant Navy, SS Empire Chaucer, age 17, lost when ship was torpedoed by U-boat 504 in the channel off Beachy Head whilst endeavouring to save his shipmate, 17th of October 1942. Patrol Leader 23rd Hackney, remembered on Tower Hill Memorial, awarded Scouts Gilt Cross for gallantry. Frederick P. French, Royal Navy, age 20, lost with ship HMS Calcutta, May or June 1941, 17th Leighton. Charles French, Royal Navy, age 24, lost when ship sunk by enemy action, 14th of October 1939, 1st Ingatstone. Sergeant Lawrence Eric Fries, RAF, age 24, killed in action in Kent, 10th of January 1941, 4th Ilford. Lionel F. Finch, Army, aged 19, killed in action, Germany, 20th of April 1945, Brentwood School. Flight Lieutenant James Philip Franklin, RAF, aged 24, killed on active service, 28th of December 1943, 29th Epping Forest. Corporal Charles Garwood, RAF, aged 21, died in result of a motorcycle accident, 30th of August 1941, 16th Barking. Ordinary Seaman George Greenwell, Royal Navy, aged 26, lost at sea, 15th of November 1942, 1st Castle Hedingham. Flight Sergeant John Pascoe, Francis Grenfell, RAF, aged 22, killed whilst flying near Oxford, training as a pilot, 1st Byfleet. Captain David Glass, aged 26, killed in action, Burma, 4th of May 1944, Colchester. Flight Sergeant William Burt Gladstone, RAF, aged 19, killed in air operations over France, 8th of July 19th, West Ham. Pilot Officer Royston Harmer, RAF, aged 25, killed at Epping, 24th of July 1940, 4th RADS Group. Sergeant Observer Gerald Thomas Hardwick, RAF, aged 20, killed on active service, 1941, 2nd Rayleigh. Leading aircraftsman Donald Hart, RAF, aged 20, killed in aircraft accident, 14th of March 1944, 16th Leighton. Sergeant Bernard Hartley, RAF, aged 24, killed in enemy action, 14th of December 1942, 6th Epping. Gunner John William Harvey, Royal Artillery, aged 23, died on active service in India, 12th of December 1941, 1st Colchester. Wireless operator air gunner Kenneth Bertram Harvey, RAF, aged 25, killed on aircraft landing accident, 3rd of March 1942, 1st Dunmow. Gunner Eric Reginald Hawkins, aged 33, died while the prisoner of war in Japanese hands, Borneo, 21st of March 1945, 16th Barking. Guardsman Frank Hobbs, Coldstream Guards, aged 29, killed in action in Italy, 12th of December 1944, 12th West Ham. Reginald Hudson, Army, aged 29, died of wounds in Middle East, December 1942, 1st South Benfleet. Boy, First Class Norman Hunset, Royal Navy, age 17, killed on active service off Crete, 29th of May 1941, 6th Walthamstow. Peter Howell, RAF, died as a prisoner of war in Japanese hands, December 1942, 1st East Ham. Battery Sergeant Major A.C. Hussey, Royal Artillery, age 27, killed by shell splinter in Holland, 8th of October 1944, 1st Malden. Private Alfred Leonard Isaac, Army, age 21, killed in action, Northwest Europe, July 1944, 1st Colchester. Second Lieutenant Howard Richard Ince, Army, age 22, killed on active service, Malta Convoy, 19th August 1942, 29th Epping Forest. Sergeant Pilot Garrett David Jackson, RAF, aged 19, killed on active service, July 1941, 2nd Rayleigh. Sergeant Pilot Henry Horace Jennings, RAF, aged 23, killed on active service in Malta, 6th of May 1941, 20th Ilford. Sergeant Ronald Albert Jones, RAF, aged 22, killed in air accident, Derbyshire, 10th of April 1943, 9th Barking Group. Private Gordon Jocelyn, Army, aged 19, killed in action in Normandy, 3rd of August 1944, 41st Epping Forest. Pilot Officer Robert Henry Jacobs, RAF, aged 21, killed on active service, Western Desert, 28th of February 1942, 29th Epping Forest. Petty Officer Kenneth Aubrey Jones, Royal Navy, aged 23, lost at sea, June 1940, 29th Epping Forest. Lieutenant Nicholas Walter Wilfrid Arthur Keane, Horse Guards, aged 36, fatally injured whilst on duty, 17th of July 1942, 3rd Gidea Park. Sergeant Wireless Operator Air Gunner Arthur John Bruce Kemp, RAF, aged 28, killed on active service, 9th of May 1942, 1st Thaden Boyce. Flight Sergeant Eric Kendall, RAF, aged 21, killed in action, July 1942, 1st Haverhill. Flying Officer Charles John French Kidd, RAF, aged 26, killed in flying accident, 23rd of June 1941, 2nd Upminster. Pilot in training James Walker Leach, RAF, aged 32, killed whilst making solo flight for the first time, 13th of February 1942, 3rd Colchester. Leslie A. Liddy, Royal Navy, aged 22, lost at sea, HMS Grenville, 21st of January 1940, 1st East Ham. Petty Officer Robert Gerald Lincoln, Royal Navy, aged 29, HMS Holdfast, 8th of January 1943, 6th Harlow Matching. Pilot Officer Robert Arthur Lomax, RAF, aged 23, killed on Air Operations Germany, June 1941, 29th Epping Forest. Flying Officer Keith John Masters, RAF, aged 20, killed in action, 3rd of August 1941, 6th Epping Forest. Corporal Arthur Maybury, Airborne Troops, aged 20, believed to have died of wounds after descent at Arnhem, September 1944, 6th Epping Forest. Note, Dr. Zwolle, the local doctor from the Dutch who treated him, was also shot by the SS. Flying Officer Robert McGowan, RAF, aged 29, killed on active service, 17th of November 1944, 1st Margaretting Group. Frederick Miller, Royal Artillery, aged 32, died of wounds in North Africa, 24th of November 1942, 57th West Ham. Captain Malcolm Moore, Royal Army Medical Corps, aged 27, died on active service, 22nd of November 1940, 6th Epping Forest. Corporal Donald Molyneux, Army, aged 20, killed in action 1944, Royal Liberty, Romford. Leading aircraftsman, wireless operator Eric Charles Patrick Moore, RAF, aged 28, killed on active service, South Wales, 24th of May 1942, 2nd Leighton. Robert Donald Joseph Moore, air raid precautions, aged 28, killed by enemy action at Hudson's Road, Canning Town, 19th of March 1941, 10th West Ham. Flight Sergeant Anthony Morris, RAF, missing from raid in Cologne, January 1945, 47th West Ham. Edward Thomas Mountford, Civil Defence, aged 58, died of wounds in Jubilee Hospital, Woodford Green, Essex, 24th of February 1944, 3rd Epping Forest. Sergeant Pilot Donald Thomas Neal, RAF, aged 19, killed in action over Malta, 29th of January 1942, 45th West Ham. Petty Officer George Roy Courtney, Northey, Royal Navy, aged 21, killed in action, 1940, 5th Ilford. Frederick Theodore Nunn, Royal Marines, killed in action, Mediterranean, 1st Dunmo. 2nd Officer John Andrew Noel Nunn, Merchant Navy, aged 28, killed in enemy action, Liverpool, 6th Epping Forest. Flying Officer Walter Thomas Eilert, Royal Air Force Volunteer Reserve, aged 21, killed on active service, 4th of June 1944, 9th Colchester. Captain R. Humphrey Page, Atlantic Ferry Service, aged 31, lost with airliner which he was commanding, June 1942, 3rd Colchester. Sergeant Pilot Norman Palmer, RAF, aged 21, killed on active service, April 1942, 2nd Rayleigh. Special Constable Leonard Charles Payne, aged 20, killed whilst on duty at a public air raid shelter in Leighton, 23rd of September 1940, 24th Leighton. Sergeant Gunner Murray Pearson, RAF, aged 27, killed on active service, 1st of March 1942, 1st Malden. Private Stephen Radford, Army, aged 28, killed in Singapore, 10th of September 1944, 1st Haverhill. Sergeant Pilot Dennis Arthur Rawlings, Royal Air Force Volunteer Reserve, aged 20, killed in action during raid on Derna Airfield, 20th of April 1941, 2nd Leon Sea. Boy Signaller Peter Ernest Alfred Rendell, Royal Navy, aged 18, lost with ship HMS Hood, 24th of May 1941, 1st Ingatstone. Sergeant Morris Wyndham Rogers, Victoria Cross, Army, aged 24, killed in action in Italy, 3rd of June 1944, 11th Bethnal Green. Wireless Operator David Ruffle, Merchant Navy, aged 20, lost at sea on 11th of November 1940, 2nd Felsted. Lieutenant George Trevor Salmon, Indian Army, aged 23, killed in action, Arabia, 7th of September 1944, 29th Epping Forest. Private Reginald Salmons, Army, aged 21, killed in action in East, 31st of January 1944, Barking Life-Saving Scouts. Lieutenant Hamish Skelton Smith, Army, aged 20, killed in action in Germany, 5th of April 1945, 29th Epping Forest. Sergeant Edward Stephen Smithson, RAF, aged 22, killed in a plane crash, 1st of March 1943, 1st Chadwell Heath. Leading Aircraftsman Leonard Arthur Edward Stokes, RAF, aged 22, killed on active service in Libya, 20th of November 1942, 4th East Ham. Flying Officer Alexander James Story, RAF, aged 24, died in November 1940, 1st Colchester. Bomber William Stubbs, RAF, aged 19, killed in action over the North Sea, 19th of August 1942, 2nd Hornchurch. 2nd Lieutenant Hugh Prothero Thomas, Army, aged 24, killed in action France, May 1940, 2nd Felsted. Sergeant Pilot Alan Newton Trice, RAF, aged 26, killed in action France, 19th of May 1940, 6th Epping Forest. Lieutenant Edward Thomas Trotman, Fleet Air Arm, age 29, killed in air accident at sea, 4th of July 1943. He was a district scoutmaster in Dagenham. Private Antine Stewart Croyton, 1st Battalion Royal Berkshire Regiment, missing in evacuation of Dunkirk, 31st of May 1940, aged 19, patrol leader, Clapton Congress Hall School, Life Saving Scouts, Hackney, remembered on the Dunkirk Memorial. Sergeant Victor Walters, RAF, aged 20, killed in flying accident, India, October 1944, 25th East Ham. Wing Commander David Scott Shearman Wilkinson, DSO DFC, 16th of September 1944, Royal Air Force Volunteer Reserve, aged 27, 17th Epping Forest. Sergeant Wireless Operator Air Gunner William George Nesbitt, 25th of August 1944, 101 Squadron, Royal Air Force Volunteer Reserve, killed in action, aged 24, A. Leighton Troop. Sergeant Air Bomber Ronald Frank Carpenter, 8th of August 1943, 37 Squadron, RAF, killed in action, aged 23, A. Leighton Troop, buried in Salerno War Cemetery. Thank you very much. Thank you.